Hello everyone, welcome. Today I'm going to discuss with you the latest IELTS speaking topic that appeared in the IELTS exam on 19th May 2020 and it was asked in the computer delivered test. First, see the intro questions. First, they were basic questions like may I know your good name. Then they asked for the ID and his occupation, whether he was working or he was a student. And then they asked about his hometown. These are regular questions. Then the next topic in the introduction part was about animals. They asked four questions. Do you like animals? Then they proceeded by asking, what's your favorite animal? Then they came to the wild animals. They asked him, what's the most famous wild animal in his country? And lastly, they asked, should wild animals be kept in zoos? Why or why not? Then coming to the cue card. The cue card was simple. Many of my students must have already done it, and it is one of the essential topics. Those who are preparing for IELTS exam in the upcoming weeks, they must be prepared with these topics. These are from the recent topics that are coming in the final exams. The cue card topic was a time when you were with people and got bored. The cue points were, when did this happen and where did this happen? Why did you get bored? You had to explain the reasons of feeling bored. And then, how did you feel about it? That means, how did you tackle the situation? How did you deal with the situation? What did you do to kill your boredom? And in the follow-up round, they asked the top questions related to boredom only. What things make people feel bored or what can they do to kill their boredom. Let's discuss the questions one by one. The first follow-up question was, what works are boring? Here it can also be what jobs are boring or what tasks are boring. So you can explain different things that you feel are boring or that you find very hard to do, that you find boring to do. Then, what do people do to kill boredom? What things do people adopt in order to kill their boredom? This is the main question, like what habits do they develop or what things do they follow in order to feel less bored? The third question was, why do some people do boring jobs? Yes, main reasons why they have to continue doing boring jobs. Like some people have very boring jobs. What are the reasons that they proceed doing their jobs? The fourth question was, do people nowadays get bored easily? Now, this is a comparison with past. They have mentioned nowadays, which means they are comparing today's people to the people from the past. Do today's people get bored more easily as compared to the old people or the people from the previous generations? And the last follow-up question was, can technology make a task interesting? What's the contribution of technology in making a task or a job interesting? Or can it make a job less boring? So these were the questions. I hope these topics will be helpful for you. I'll keep posting the latest topics in the IELTS exam, and just keep preparing for these topics. These might be asked to you when you appear in the exam after the lockdown is over. Thank you so much.